last 5 years, we strayed away from boredom.
Ain't nothing new to us. This is nothing new to us. We are used to being in this situation. You ever wanted to
And now she's coming back.
Oh my God.
To close the season. If you wasn't watching or listening to Lose's Lounge, well, here's a reason. Claudia Jordan's coming back to the lounge.
I'm in the lobby of a golf club, and I am drunk as so just so you know.
Let's go.
I wear glasses.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
They had open bars at like every other hole. I'm on no sleep and about 4 drinks. So we about to have a good show tonight, fellas, are we not?
All right.
A lot of old daddies here tonight. They've been kind of looking at me. I've seen them looking at me, my little golf skirt. I'm like, okay.
There we are.
I was minding my business in my house, and a wasp got in and was like in the blinds. So I took this rag and I was like, trying to get it, trying to get the wasp. And I hit it like bam, 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 4 times. I'm like, oh, I for sure fucked that wasp up. It's over. It's over for that wasp. And it was like acting like it was like falling down. And the bitch flew away, got up full strength, and it's in my house somewhere. I don't know where it is. Like, I have no idea where the wasp is. Like, I can't relax. I can't relax. Like, I can't.
I don't know where we go from here after that. I mean, are the cats safe?
Why are my cats not killing it though? Because I find the bodies of grasshoppers or dragonflies, like they torture them. Like they'll rip every wing on leg off and let the body.
Yeah,
but
Janet does that too.
She does?
I have
Okay.
video footage like from like yesteryear when it's despicable. It's murder on aisle 2. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're like, I can't believe this sweet animal that I lay with is this much of a murderer. But you won't get the wasp that I need you to get. So I don't know what's happening right now.
Well, good luck to the wasp. I hope you don't get like attacked by it.
Me too.
We don't need any emergency room visits.
I don't know where it is. Like,
Check your life insurance. Make sure that's still active.
Yo, a wasp is like way scarier than a bee.
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand.
Have you ever got stung by a wasp?
No, I've been stung by bees, and a couple of times. Once on my face, once in between my fingers, which was the worst because it just swelled up in the middle. And then what do?
Right, then what?
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, it's what, and I was thinking, I was like, she probably get on like last time. I wonder if something happened today or something. Last time it was the car. They were trying to overcharge you.
Oh yeah, I did not fix my one car because they want $8,000 to fix the seats don't recline. They're like electric. The seats don't recline on the. I have a Bentley, right? So that car, when I was on tour with the play last year, my car sat in the garage for 3 months without being started. So I didn't know that car has 2 batteries. So when the batteries die, it just makes all kinds of electrical problems. And of course, they overcharge you because they think you're rich if you have one. I'm like, I'm not rich. I just.
Well.
I know, first world problems. So let me shut up.
I'm gonna just turn up the volume really quickly.
Is my volume low? Because I heard my volume was low before. Let me see if mine is low too.
Okay, perfect. I'm at
Output
90,
volume
which is perfectly fine. It might be me. I always listen to music on my JBL headphones, so I might be going deaf. Lose's Lounge podcast season finale. I actually, I can't lie. There are 2 more episodes that I'm recording this week, but this will be the 3rd one. So I'm gonna put those out first and then drop this one. But Lose's Lounge podcast available on your. Why am I yelling? Available on your podcast app, and please hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. Away we go. Look who's here with me.
Hello, friend.
Huh?
Hello, friend.
Yes, the incomparable, our friend Claudia Jordan. Yay!
Hey!
Back at the lounge. All right, so listen, before we get started, I must say, welcome back to Lose's Lounge, where the conversation is bold, the energy is real, and nothing is off limits. I am your host, Carlos Reyes. I've been doing this for a little over 5 years. Got in a little late. I've somehow managed to make over 180 episodes. Thank you, Jesus. Today, I was looking at I'll keep it a buck. I'm not in the millions. We're not even in the hundreds of thousands, but today we did hit 70,000. So I'll
Oh, nice.
take it. I had 2,000 streamed. Look, I'm trying this little indie podcast. Look at everything that we've been doing.
The little
Actually,
podcast I could. You're gonna listen. You're talented. Just something has to go viral just once. But your edits are so funny. Like I'm like, why are not more people over here? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
it's all good. It's all good. Like a good book and like albums, it lands with who it needs to land. So I can't thank you enough for
Of
always being
course.
supportive. A
Of
big
course.
shout out to Erica Cobb. And I said when I said this little podcast, I can hear Erica saying, "No, this little nothing. There is nothing little
Oh,
about what we do."
yep.
So with that said, we're talking real life, real politics. What has changed from our last conversation? Film. She's been in Run, Rockabye. We're gonna get into Rockabye.
Did you
You
see
made me
it?
get a Tubi.
Oh, well, it's free, so good.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, I didn't have one before. She said, "Yeah, that's free." Like, if I went out and bought it, Rockabye, Annie. We'll get into
Yeah.
that. We are also gonna have some fun. I have some games set up for us. We're gonna talk that talk. The first time around was just foreplay. This time we're going balls deep, Claudia.
Balls deep, just how I like it. Put those balls in.
How are you today, my love? How are you, and how did you sleep last night?
I didn't really sleep. I don't know if it's. They say when you get to this age, like pre-menopause or whatever, that you're turned to a total insomniac, and you
Okay.
never sleep. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I already had sleeping issues. I never sleep now. I was up till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I was up at like 9 doing 4.5 miles with one of my friends. So I don't even know how I'm alive, but it works. I don't look old. I don't think so.
You no, you don't. No, and what is old? And you're not old. Old, man, I'm seeing come again.
Vintage. I'm vintage. I'm a classic.
What did Charlemagne used to call it? Vintage vagina?
Vintage. Yes, he
Vintage
did.
vagina. That's what he used to say on the Damn you, Leonard. One of the main things I also want to ask you, and let's start off here, actually. Let's start this conversation off here. I mean, it's already taken a nice good blast, but listen, from the last time I spoke with you in July of last summer,
Mhm.
till now, what's changed? What have you learned? What have you let go? Anything you want to share around that? Because a lot has happened. You're always on the go. Your schedule is crazy busy.
Mhm.
But what has changed about you and life since July?
Um, I've had to have some realizations about some people in my life about like friendships. I feel like they're not always equally yoked. And I'm trying to not take it as personally as before, which is hard because I feel like I think I feel like this in relationships too. If I do this, then you should do kind of similar back for me with me, you know. And one of my friends, I think my friend Ryan, he's like, don't expect a you from you. Other people have told me that, like, don't expect the same. And then some people go above and beyond, like my friend Erica, like goes above and beyond, and she's a new friend. So that's been kind of sad to me. And I think I'm getting at the age where I'm like thinking about things more, where I'm like sitting with it, like, damn, why can't it just be so much better? And I feel like that's just my attitude with the world as well right now. We're in sad times and like check on your people because like I found myself getting depressed lately. And like the last 2 years, I was like on a high of work. It was all work, nope, nothing really personal. It was just like work, 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 vacations, work, 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 plays, tours,
Yeah,
movies, podcasts. It was really a blur and it was good. I didn't have time to like have any like woe is me with the personal stuff. And I think now that things are a little bit slower right now, I'm able to like think about things and like, damn, the world is really fucked up right now. Damn, that person, I have not heard from that person. You haven't even reached out to, like, you know? And when
yeah,
the work slows down, you have time to think about things, then it affects your mood. So I've been feeling that lately. So I'm like, do I need some mushrooms?
yeah, yeah.
Do you like some micro dosing or some major macro dosing? Do you do mushrooms?
I have. It's been some time, and yes, I have. It's interesting you mentioned that. I just saw Chelsea Handler recently, and her whole thing was about acid. I mean, I for a second there, I thought she was going to pass and walk around with sheets of acid, passing it to everybody in the audience. But that was her whole like act was about acid and the trips and stuff like that. Shrooms I have.
You
Very relaxing, long process.
yeah.
By the time the psychedelic part kicks in, I've already moved on mentally and want to move on to the next part of my day, and then you get stuck.
So
That was my experience.
you see things? I never saw
Yeah.
anything. I never got to that. I just more got like in a good mood, happy. And then whoever was talking, I'm like, please shut the fuck up. Like one of my
Oh,
friends was talking so fast, and she knows the story, my friend. And I was like, oh my God, stop talking. Like I just was like, I just want to hear music and just like be like this.
you want to relax. You
Yes.
want
I'm
to,
like, I
yeah.
cannot focus on what you're talking about right now.
Yes, I understand that completely. I
I think
couldn't
I'm,
really focus and relax because Janet is such a needy cat, and
how
that was
old's
the last.
Janet?
Janet is 7 years old, and
Oh,
she's sleeping right now, which is a good, very good thing. Otherwise, she'd be all over the place. But yes, to answer your question, yes and yes. How did we get here? Okay, so
oh,
that's
you
the
were
thing.
asking what's been different the past year. Yeah.
So that's the thing though, right? Because ladies and gentlemen, you can find Claudia Jordan on Instagram. Don't forget to check out her YouTube channel, but also don't forget to check out Accidentally Informed with Erica Cobb. You can listen to that on your podcast app and definitely hit
Mhm.
subscribe. Wicked awesome. Did I get that right?
Wicked awesome, but we're trying to revamp that now because we thought we had this deal that was going to be paying us all this money, and then they were supposed to put all this marketing dollars behind us, and then they're like, we already put this. I'm like, what? Where did you put us? So we're kind of pissed right now. So we're revamping.
Oh, well,
Um,
that's some tea. Okay.
yeah, yes.
Um,
But
real
I love Sheena. I love
Reality with the Kings with Carlos King. And
absolutely. That shit's been blowing up. It's been blowing up too.
yeah. Yes, you're everywhere. It's hard to keep up with you. So, in the middle of all that, you're talking
And
about introspection. It sounds like you're having a moment of existentialism and just reflection. Where do you find the time, though? Like, what does isolation look like for you, for someone who's always out in the forefront and always being seen and heard?
I think. Oh, and also side dish. Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Thank you. See, it's just so much.
That's
Yes, yes, yes,
okay.
yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Um, I am the type that when like it's either I'm on 10 or I'm on 0, which is good and bad. Like I'll be like frantic, chaos. I think I'm a little manic. And then when things go the other way, I will just be home for days and not leave the house. Like I could be in my room. I
Mm,
could be in my room for days and I will be totally fine as long as I got my coconut water, my
mhm,
pistachios, and I may order out a little bit. Like I am totally fine being away from people. Because I think when I have to work or be outside, like sometimes events aren't all the way fun. If the entire time I feel like I have to like talk to a lot of strangers, which I do like talking to strangers, don't get me wrong. But like imagine every time you went to a club, a party, an event, you're talking about work. Like everyone wants to talk to you about, oh, are you coming back to Housewives? Or can you say what's up to Carlos? Or can you get me on this? Or what's up with TGIF? And you're like, you really can't just chill. You have to be on because I will never let anyone walk away from meeting me in public and say they had a bad experience. Like I really go out of my way and I'll sit there and sometimes it's very draining. So I definitely value my alone time. Like I like quiet. That's why I don't have kids and I have a cat over a dog because I could never entertain a dog. Too much energy. Too much
too
energy.
much, too needy, too dos. So listen, let's one of the things I actually before we move on further is actually this brings me to a new segment of the show. I don't have my guitar today. I
Oh,
was
you
looking for
know?
no, no, no. I was looking, I almost grabbed some pots and pans and just bing, bing, bing. This is the segment of the show. Tell me why you mad, Los. I'm gonna tell you why you mad, Claudia
Oh,
Jordan. I got a bone to pick
ooh.
with you, young
Oh,
lady.
yes. Let's hear about this bone.
It's a big bone. Just January 2024. I was looking through your Instagram. I think it was January, yeah. I was like,
Mhm.
what was she up to? What was she up to? What was she doing? Was she sick? Was she sick? Was she on set? Was she being great somewhere?
Uh,
Because I'm trying to figure out why you would neglect yourself of this event. Madonna came to Dallas with her celebration tour, and I didn't see a post from you. You didn't even message me and say, I'm gonna go see this old hoe. I know you like this bitch. Erica Badu had time. Where was Claudia?
I don't be knowing about anything that's happening in Dallas. I feel like I'm not on the calendar. I don't know of anything that happens in the city. I hear about it after the fact, which sucks because I moved here working with the radio station. And now that I'm not on
Yeah.
the radio station, I'm not like abreast of everything. And I never check. Also, let me see. No, that was 2024, 2025. I was on tour with the play. Yeah, so I didn't know about it. But I don't think I would have gone to a Madonna concert though.
All right. And that's season 4 of Los's Lounge, your grand opening, grand closing.
So
I
you're a
want to
huge
thank
fan.
Claudia Jordan for returning.
So you're a huge Madonna fan.
You know, yeah. So there's like no Italy supporting the Italian Chicks United. Nothing. All right, I tried. All right, it's okay.
I'm all over hip hop R&B girl.
I'm just saying Erica Badu had time.
I know, but
I'm teasing you. I'm
I
teasing you.
know.
I'm teasing you.
Sorry, Madonna.
I
Madonna,
know, I
baby,
know. It's
Madonna.
okay. It's okay. Have you ever met Madonna or Janet Jackson? Have you ever been in the vicinity of either of those
No.
two queens?
Just I work with Latoya Jackson on Celebrity Apprentice. She was on my team, and we both couldn't stand
That's
Omarosa.
right.
Stand
That's
Omarosa.
right.
And Omarosa was very mean to her. And Latoya, to defend herself with that high pitched voice, she's like, you're a really mean person. I was like, get her, Latoya, get that bitch. It was great. Oh, I loved it.
Well, we'll take it. It's close. Uh, all right. So let's get into it. One of the things that has happened since the last time that we spoke is this thing called Run. You can check Run out. It's available. Let's see. Is it Amazon?
Amazon, Tubi, yep,
Tubi,
Amazon.
all
Mhm.
that good stuff. And we were just promoting, you were promoting it, you were excited about it. Since that, I went to go see it with my mom,
Oh, I love
we
your
had a
mom.
great time, I have to tell you. It was really, really good. The ending, I was a little sad. Everybody just got taken out.
Everybody died, but I died first. I hit it first, okay?
Tell me about that experience at the premiere with the girls. How did you feel? I was proud of you.
Thank you.
You looked gorgeous with the gold gown. Ooh.
Go. Thank you. I got some good gowns for the 3 premieres we had. We had LA, New York, and Atlanta. I want to say like my friend Annie Alonso is the one that got me. She pushed me to get in that movie. She's like kept telling Chris Stokes to put me in or to give me a shot, and he did. And ever since then, we've done other projects, and we're gonna do more. Um, the group of girls that they picked, fantastic casting because on camera and off, like rarely do you work on a project where someone doesn't get on your nerves, right? There's always someone you're like, oh, annoying. Everyone was fantastic. Like we had, it really, really felt like we've known each other all for years, And like the other girls kept saying how they loved me and Annie's friendship and they were inspired by that. And Erica Pink and I, and Erica Mena and Drew Sidora. I be having Drew's back. Even when she be wrong, I'm like, nope, I have her back. And I really it was a great experience. Marcus Houston was great. The whole cast was great.
Everybody
And
did really good. Yeah.
yeah, and it was fun. Like, listen, it wasn't a huge budget movie, but it was more than some of the other movies on Tubi. And it
Mhm.
just, it was shot really nice. And you don't really see people of color, especially black folks, in like sci-fi space. So
Yeah.
it was fun. And we were really out there in the mountains. We were in Big Bear filming. And when we
Right.
were filming, a fire broke out. So we had to evacuate from the mountain.
Uh, Oy vey. I think I remember you telling me the story
Yeah.
the last time you were around. The chemistry for everybody was really good. Somebody who really stood out for me the most, and even my mom too. But my mom knew everybody. Like she can name my mom was living her best life that
Uh-huh.
day. Erica Mena,
Such a good
pleasantly
actress.
surprised.
Erica Mena is a good actress. I think people sleep on her.
I
Um,
agree.
she's so able to go there. Like she's not like I feel like I'm still working on getting out of my head. So I'm like thinking about things too much. She lets go. And that's when you get to a place we can really act. When you get to that place where you can like let all your guards down and your insecurities and she's there. I
Yeah.
think she's just such an expressive Latina and she's just like she wears her heart on her sleeve. I think you gotta be like that to be a good actress. And she just really goes in a natural. Like my friend Annie, and she's really studies the craft and she's a great actress. She was like very impressed with Erica Mena as well.
No, Erica killed it. I was like, wow,
Star.
we were very like everyone did fabulous. God bless you all. But
But she
we were pleasantly surprised. I was like, wow, I don't really follow a lot of them like that. So I don't really know too much. But like from what I see on your page and what have you, and so when you see the headlines throughout the years about some of these people and whatnot, and then you see the humanization of them, like through your
Mhm.
video posts, your friendships or whatnot, it reminds you everybody's a human being.
Yeah.
Two, nobody's perfect. I ain't perfect either. Everybody's shit stinks. And I like that humanization factor. I think we live in a culture now where it's just like we love to bring people all, well, you know this. We're not talking about anything we don't know. We bring people up here just for the sake of ripping them down. So I don't know. I say all that to say that in following her and Drew Sidora as well and all of them, like I love your friendships with them and I love your friendship with Annie,
Hmm.
Rockabye.
Yes.
Okay. So plot twist like father was just I don't should I
Yeah, you can say it because it's been out for a
no
while.
because what if like people who are watching maybe somebody who I know wants to watch or something.
Say,
Mom and I
okay,
watched it
cover your ears if you haven't seen it yet. But if you have seen it, we can talk about it.
and you play Gabrielle, correct?
Yes. Hmm.
Yes. What led you to this script? What led you to this film? Was it a good another excuse to work with Annie again and what
Yes.
have you? Yeah.
So let me just say, shout out to Footage Films and Chris Stokes.
Yes.
The way that they promoted, we got to promote the film. We went on a little mini tour, and we really bonded. There was one particular moment before we had our New York premiere, which is such a big deal. We're in Times Square. Everyone's in their beautiful gowns. I'm in the gold, like you saw, and we all were like holding hands. We said a prayer together because a lot of us are what society or media would consider damaged goods. Former reality stars have had our business out in the public, have these reputations. We've done this, we've done that, all these stories about our personal lives. So when someone like a filmmaker takes a chance on you and sees you outside of your reality show personality, it definitely, well, we were all so grateful. You know what I mean? Like we were like, man, we were like sitting there. It was like nobody else was in the world or was there, existed but us. And we just were like, we just shared that moment and we look up at the electronic billboard and then our movie poster
Yeah.
comes up and it was like we all were crying. It was like really emotional. So around that whole year was just 2025 was like my best year of my career. It really was.
I love this. I
It
love
really
this.
was. I had nothing going on the personal side. No man, no penis, no nothing. But it was my happiest time. Like there was no one that was bringing me down, up. It was pure my friendships with my friendships and my work. And I felt I was in such a, the only bad thing that happened though was that's when Shelly passed away. But everything else was just a great year. So
Oh,
yeah. And so around that time I was in LA and I was staying at Annie's house and I was in the guest room and I could hear her on the phone talking to Chris Stokes. And I heard her pitching me for the next project. And she's like, well, if my character has a friend, a best friend, it should be Claudia. And she did not tell me she was going to do that. I did not ask her to do that. I heard her on her own. Like I could hear through her walls. And then I was like, girl, she's like, why not? So after that, he told me, just do this film with me. We'll see what happens. And he's like, once you do well and Tubi likes your work, they'll approve you for higher pay and bigger checks. So I'm looking forward to
mm,
like the next project, hopefully. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Um, all right. So grief, trust, family secrets, just dirty laundry everywhere, just messy and just wonderful for a movie, not in real life.
yeah, yes.
So did filming this movie change how you think about any of those topics, grief, trust, or family secrets?
No, it didn't change the way I feel. I always thought that family secrets are one of the biggest issues plaguing America, especially of people of color. I feel like we protect the abusers in our own families way too much, and we blame the victims and like, oh, that's just your uncle. No, fuck that. I hope people get more outspoken about when things happen to them and stop protecting people. I don't care if someone's my blood. If you do me dirty, you're gonna get treated just as grimy as I would treat a stranger. You get no discount. If anything, you're supposed to be protecting your family more. In the movie, Gabrielle was thrown in prison and forced to give birth, well, raped and forced to give birth to a baby that was stolen. It was a whole baby making industry, which a lot of these movies, now that we're seeing all the stuff coming out with the Epstein files and all these conspiracy theories, we're finding out a lot of the stuff is based on stuff that really has been happening. And that's what's crazy about it all. Like you think that these writers just have great imaginations? No, they are taken from headlines that are buried deep in like a Reddit thread or, I heard or people, and it's
Yeah,
nothing is beyond like belief anymore. Like nothing's like, oh my God, great imagination. No, if something crazy's happened in a movie, you best believe it probably happened in real life. But
absolutely.
it was fun to play the killer and like I would once again another movie where I'm in a black hoodie killing people. I have to put a compilation. Maybe you can help me with this. I want to put a compilation video of all the movies that I have had a black hoodie on. It's okay. So it's Rockabye, Do It for the
Yes.
Gram,
Yes.
All I Want Is You, Where I Shot the Kid. There's like 4 or 5 movies where I have a goddamn black hoodie on and I'm killing people.
You want to talk about that? Is there some like type of angst you're going through? Some
I
type of
don't
repressed
know. And the funny thing is, I have this one black.
Italian mobster in you? What's going on
It,
here?
why am I typecast as this person? So now, when I go to set, I have this black velvet hoodie that I have a zipper down, and it's just I wear it when I travel. It's just so comfortable. So I almost always bring it to set, and it's like my jacket, like I wear it in makeup and stuff like that. And they're always like, "Hey, you can just wear that." I'm so sick of seeing this black hoodie in all these movies. Like
We
it's
need.
giving. I don't have wardrobe budget.
I was
Like
gonna say we need an increase in budget for wardrobe. Who do we
yeah,
talk to? Who do we
I
talk to? Um, what would and I what would your dream role be? Who would you like it to start with?
um. I want to work with, I love some of the comedy greats like Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell, so funny from Old School and all those funny movies.
Yeah,
Of course, Jamie Foxx, which I feel like I know him. Like, why haven't you put me in something with you? Let's work together.
yeah.
I love Halle Berry. Love her.
Mm,
Denzel, but I'd be scared because he's so good. I'd be like, ugh, it'd be intimidating, right? More films with Annie and Drew and Erica Mena and Erica Pinkett, because I loved working with them. How about some love scenes with some hot guys? It's time for that. Where you at tomorrow morning? What we doing? We already know each other. I'm sure we can make it look real.
oh, I was gonna ask this till later, but everybody always says you need to write your book. Where is the book? I'm not
I
gonna ask you
know.
that. We've
No,
talked about that. What would the title of the book be?
I don't. It's got to be something about coming back from the dead. Like I feel like I'm always like
Coming
being
back from the dead.
that's not the title, like in an inspirational way, like Phoenix Rising or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what the title would be. Something about for my own words. I'm tired of everybody else telling my story, not me. And I've also
Yes.
been like, I am resilient. I've always come back, in some way. So I don't know. I got to come up with a story, but I keep saying during this like slower time, that I want to at least put the outline together and like get going. Like we have too many tools now with Claude and Chat GPT where it's so easy. Like it's stupid for me not to do it. And all these other people have books out. Like if I tell them,
I
I want to be, I'm like, how honest should I be? Like tell it all and just say, fuck it. That,
would you do volumes one and two or just throw it all out there?
I don't know.
And damn, that audio book is got that's gonna be where it's at. Because when you get into your bag with storytelling or when reading someone for filth, which by the way, we're gonna have our moment with that soon, because no one reads like Claudia Jordan. Whew. Sometimes, look, sometimes I be hearing shit and I'm like, that shit hurts me and it ain't even about me, like
Oh,
down to the bone
good.
gristle. You are
Good.
an excellent reader.
Thank you.
Um, but Claudia, what if somebody asked you a miniseries on your life? I think that'll be spectacular. I think we need to pitch that to somebody now. I think you know the right people and someone needs to make that happen. We need the
But
Claudia. No Lifetime. No.
But hilarious. I guess I always doubt like, do enough people care to watch something about me like that much? You know what I mean? Like you're like, but I do have a lot of interest. Like even if it's people that can't stand me, they still can't stop saying something. Like I don't know, I resonate with them. I say to be like have longevity, you have to have almost as many people like disliking you as liking you. Like it's okay because those people are some of your most reliable viewers. They will watch everything you do and say they can't stand
Yes.
you.
Yes. 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 Yes.
You
Yes.
know?
Yes. I want to talk to you or ask you about Side Dish. You guys are on, I watch you guys on YouTube TV. Okay. And the chemistry is there. The fella, I forget their first name, so my sincerest
Canner and head
apologies.
crack.
Thank you very much. Shout out to the
Welcome.
guys. The chemistry, it's just nice to see you in that trifecta, the three role. I missed that from TGIF and whatnot.
Yeah,
How's that
same.
going for you? I don't like to play the compare contrast game, right? Because there shouldn't be, but versus the energy then, are you having more fun with it now?
At first, like anything else, it's of course you're gonna always compare it to like, damn, TGIF and Cocktails of Queens. It's not that. But they have been working with each other for years. They were on Dish Nation for many, many years, making a whole bunch of money. They would make a
Yes.
lot of money over there.
They were in a
Okay.
group, right? Because
Yeah.
it was Brat.
Yep.
What's
Gary
the
with the T.
thank you very much. Thank you.
Sometimes Tamar Braxton. Sometimes
Yes.
Jesse Wu, and they got great checks and they got residuals. So everybody's downsizing. Fox is like not funding things like they used to. And at first, I won't say it was boring, but I wasn't as inspired. But lately, we've really gotten into our groove, and it is so fun now. You can tell. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we've
Yes.
changed the format of the show, and we're like doing shorter 30-minute versions right now, but we're like knocking out a
Okay.
couple in a day. We will eventually get to a point where we'll do an hour, but we're doing everything ourselves. We're writing it, finding the stories, we're producing it, everything. So lately it's been a lot of fun. Like it's not, we know each other more and the jokes and teasing
Yeah.
each other. Tanner is such a good sport because I'd be giving him hell sometimes, and but it's just all in fun. I only do that with people that I rock with. So yeah,
No, you're good. You're a girl's girl, but you're like a man's man. Does that make sense?
yes, I'm one of the
Does that
fellas as
mean
well.
you could roll with the fellas? I mean, you mentioned Jamie Foxx, God bless him. Congratulations to him. Saw
Yes.
the episode last night. Saw you said very minimal. Erica did most of the talking, which I understand. That's your friend though. Like, come on, that's a look,
Well,
all respect to Jamie Foxx, man. That's a damn icon right
we
there.
also had a strained relationship for many years because there were people in between us that was trying to stop us from being friends, like kind of being in his ear about me and stuff. And I think that's come to an end recently of the people that were doing it. So I saw him last year at the BET Awards, and we had a moment because we
Yes.
used to be really, really close. Like it really hurt my heart to like feel like I was outside of the clique. I felt banished. And I'm like, but what did I do? It wasn't anything on purpose. And so, he knows I have love for him. So I'm gonna tread lightly with that. Like I'm not like if we get
Yeah, no,
back
I
working together
understand.
again, like and there is talk about bringing back the Foxhole where we had that epic show. It's on. You can find it on
Mhm.
YouTube where we were the Breakfast Club and the Joe Buttons podcast and Edgy, 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 way before these shows came about. We were way ahead of our time. And we would get canceled for anything we said back then. Like stuff we said back then was very much canceled by today's standards. But it was so fun and free and satellite radio uncensored. So I would love to get back to a place where I do miss our friendship. I would go to his house and cook for him, and I'd bring relatives with me. It was fun. It was a totally. He was like he felt like a cousin to me. He really did. So it was very hurtful to like feel like I lost touch with them. But I saw him
Sure,
last year at the BET Awards, and there was a
sure.
private party he had. I was able to get into the back area where all the close friends and family were. And I told a funny story. And I don't know if he was caught up in the nostalgia of seeing me in the moment. And he's like, Claudia, motherfucking Jordan. And then he was like, man, we had a time on Foxhole. And I have a clip of it. And I can actually give it to you if you want to insert it in this show.
That would
And
be awesome, man.
he was like, man, we had such a time on Foxhole. And he goes, and it's coming back. I said, Jamie, don't leave me on if it's not gonna happen. He's like, it's coming back. And then
Yeah.
his manager reached out to me and said and had a conversation with me about they wanted to possibly toy around with the idea of maybe bringing that show back, which I hope so. It would be a dream come true. I just think he's like just a genius with his storytelling. I don't know anyone that could tell a story like him, create a song on the spot, and just be so relatable to so many people. And while being this Oscar winner and superstar.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Grammy Award winner. This is incredible
Everything, but
musician.
and Oscar. But let me tell you something. If we get back doing a show together, I will give you my true take on him and all these babies at his old big ass age, and I'll say it to him because it's better saying it to him because we have that kind of rapport.
Hi, Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
All right, let's get greasy. Let's oh God, Claudia. Let's talk about America.
Okay, let's talk about it.
All
Emergency
right. So we
dirty
are at a turning point crossroads, big crossroads in our country right now. Voting rights are being taken away left and right. The redistrict
districting. I got it. I got you.
thank you. Of counties and whatnot, trying to minimize the black vote in America. Well, a lot of people are just sitting back, seeing what's going on state by state, probably thinking, well, this doesn't affect me. No, they don't want anybody to go out and vote who is not of,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So let's get right into that. What is your take? Sorry if you've answered this already 50 million times because damn it, man, Claudia. What's your take on everything right now, especially with the redistricting?
I just don't know what it's going to take for people to wake up in these certain cities. I think that Black people have been very kind to this nation. Like the things that some of these racist white people are afraid of, like the way they treat us, the way they do, is because they know that they are owed ass kicking. Okay, they really are. And if we were anywhere like the evil that some of them are, we would have been burnt this motherfucker down.
Right, right.
The fact that Memphis, as black of a city it is, they divide it into three different parts to try to water down the black vote is crazy. But Louisiana, what the fuck are y'all doing? Wake up. Gary Chambers is out here beating the pavement, sounding the alarm, trying to get people to wake up. And he puts out these great reports on his page where he'll show the very tiny percentages of black people who have voted in the elections, like in the early voting. And it's like 7%, 5%. I'm like, what are y'all doing? And y'all about to be ground zero for slavery. Okay. They want that back. If they put a squeeze, okay, look at what they're doing. It's not just one thing independent of each other. It's all related. So raising the prices, raising, gentrifying neighborhoods where the taxes go up so high where you can't, your mother that paid for a house 40 to 30 years ago, she can't afford the tax anymore. So she gets moved out and then a white family moves in. Getting automation for all these companies, Amazon, McDonald's used to be a place where you graduate high school, you can go get a job there or work while you're in high school. They're making it where it's all automated, right? So it's going to be a place where there's going to be 10 billionaires running everything. There's not going to be any service jobs for the people. So you're going to commit crimes. When you commit crimes, you go to jail. When you go to jail, they have you as a slave. That's the only place where slavery is not illegal, meaning that they can have you work for no money. That is the plan, y'all. They want people. I've seen clips online of wardens, people saying they need people to be in prison to do the labor. Like you
That's
get,
wild.
so they have, there's been reports that have come out of judges being in cahoots with the states, like overcharging young black and brown people to have them be product of the state and you're working for big corporations like Walmart, like Victoria's Secret. They're making the clothes in prison and then they're selling them outside for these crazy profits and not having to pay a working wage. They're making it where they're forcing you to have to be a criminal to eat. Then when you get caught, you go to jail. Then they don't have to worry about paying you minimum wage or a $15 minimum wage. They'll pay you zero. And now they got you for life. Like, see the play. They're playing in our face saying, oh, no, every person can still vote. But they know damn well what that does when you draw the lines the way they do. And if people don't know what gerrymandering is, I need them to really, do you think maybe some people don't know what gerrymandering means?
Can I be honest with you? I never heard it until this past week. So
Okay.
I do apologize for my
Okay. It's okay.
naiveness.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do a demonstration with you. Okay. So let me see. Let's see. Black people, white people.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a little.
demonstrations tonight.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Say this is a map of a state, okay? And the B's are where the black people live, and the W's are where the white people live.
Yes.
How they can get rid of those two districts is redraw them in a way where you split up the black vote. So meaning that's the way it's drawn now. They'll draw it where the B's,
Are they gonna split it
they'll split it.
and add more W, aren't they? Yep. Yeah.
So now you'll draw it differently, right? So now you took half of that black district, half of this black district there, and put it with this larger white district. So now your power is diluted. Right? So now this little tiny black district this district will be a little black district that will be absorbed into this white district. So they have eliminated two black districts where they were able to vote for a representation that represents their interest. Now, instead of a district having 10 black people, now it has two and it's with 30 whites. So they're power is diluted. That's basically what gerrymandering is. And I think that's a problem. And I had a meeting with Hakeem Jeffries. I went to his office and I told him about his messaging. I was like, y'all need to start talking more plainly. The problem with Democrats versus Republicans, Democrats are more highly educated for the most part. That's where you see a strong suit. Massachusetts is the most educated state in America and the most blue and the most successful state. Okay. Massachusetts is very successful with health services and education and
Yes,
schools, doctors, everything. And they vote the most blue, like down the ballot.
it's
One
true.
of the
Shout
most
out to
least,
Massachusetts.
yes. And I'm next door to one of the least successful states that votes everything red, Oklahoma. Like uh, babies dying, women dying in childbirth, schools, education. They're ignorant. They're just nothing going on. All red. So what they do is, they water down your power, and they water down your voices. So now, you have a racist white person potentially running the district and saying, I'm not going to divert dollars to that area. I'm not going to when I go to Congress, I'm not going to stand up for this district. It's all about money and where money goes. So
Sure,
that's what
sure,
gerrymandering is. If
sure.
people need to know, it's just
Yep.
dividing areas up and making them less powerful. You don't have a big voting block anymore. And so it's really sad what they're doing. I just need 52% of Black people in America live in the South. And if y'all all turned up and voted the way you should, y'all would be running shit. In Louisiana, the governor, who is a damn near Klan member, in my opinion, Jeff Landry, they call him Jeff Clandry.
I don't have
He
anything to sip on this episode. Damn it, man.
he
Here we
won.
go.
He won the governor's race by I think 100,000 this time, and before like 50 something thousand, right? But like, there's almost a million Black people in the state of Louisiana, and only a third of them participated. So with only a third of the people participating, a small shift would have swung the election another way. And this man, since being in office, has like trying to take away bail. He's trying to like increase prison sentences for it's a very Black state. It's like 30%. Mississippi, 38% Black, no representation. And they're drawing maps to get rid of the one person that they have. Alabama. But all these states where there's less diversity are doing the worst. They're doing terrible. They have fucked up drinking water. They have horrible schools. These kids are not being taught shit unless they're at a private school. And all the states that embrace diversity, Black, brown, and other, are doing the best. So there is a direct correlation between education and doing well and not being racist. And racist states and in ignorance go hand in hand. The most ignorant states are the most racist. The most racist states are the most ignorant and the least successful. So don't y'all want to make money? It's so
Yes.
frustrating.
It's a crazy time. So I mean, there's still much apathy, right?
People gotta wake up, you know what? Because they don't think it's gonna happen to them. If you can sit there and watch how these Latinos were snatched up and snatched from their families, and you're like, it ain't me. And especially to the Latinos that voted for this bullshit,
Oh my God.
I don't feel bad for
No,
them.
we circled around this block before. The first.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
¡Justicia! ¡Una injusticia! ¡Una grande injusticia!
Yanette Correa screams injustice after her husband was placed on an expedited deportation order after showing up to his immigration check-in in Miami.
Get into it if you need to. Again, y'all did us no favors. You did us no favors, and many of you been deported to Ecuador. Else, some of you Puerto Ricans ain't even in Puerto Rico. You didn't even get to send to Guatemala. You got sent all the way across seas. You got
They
gay
try to
men
send them
being
to
sent to
Africa.
punishable countries where that's like Nigeria, where that's frowned upon. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, but people are dying in these detention centers as young 14, 15, 16-year-old girls getting molested, getting raped, that are getting pregnant by guards, and they are not having adequate health care in these facilities, and no one's saying anything. They still have Alligator Alcatraz was supposed to be shut down. I don't know if it is. Hot ass temperatures, bugs everywhere, moldy foods. Listen, I don't care if someone snuck in over the border. It's not a felony. It's a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. And they're treating these people like they should get life in prison, putting them in these detention centers and then dying. Shooting, they shot some white people in the face in Minnesota. It is crazy. We're just not getting mad enough though. I don't know why we're not getting mad enough.
I don't understand either. No.
Where's our, we need our January 6th, but for good.
Yeah. Here in Springfield, Massachusetts recently, and this made national news, there was a gentleman who coming out of City Hall, they got him, older
Yeah.
Spanish gentleman. They got him right in the downtown area, right where I work at.
Wasn't he
Downtown.
trying to, was he having an immigration hearing? Is that what it was for?
I forgot what exactly it was, but he was just coming out of it, and it was, I mean, it wasn't even the cops, it was ICE or what have you, but they're out here. They're out here. When sometimes, you talk about Massachusetts being such a blue state, and yes, you are completely right, but believe me, there are a lot of Trump supporters out here. I see it in Ware, Massachusetts. I see it in Westfield. I see it even sometimes in Springfield, depending on certain parts. You might see that Trump banner, and it's just like it's wild to me. Um,
That's so disappointing to hear that in
it,
Massachusetts.
Well, one of
Rhode
my
Island
former
too.
best friends, God bless her and her husband and her kids, but we're not friends anymore, but they were hardcore Trump supporters.
At this point, what are you supporting if you support Trump? You're okay with a man with all these felonies and that is not seeming to have any problem with all these pedophiles in his administration? Like it's every week there's another Republican that's coming out that we're finding out child pornography, child abuse,
Yes.
raping boys, raping girls, getting their mistress pregnant, finding a way for her to get an abortion. Like it's every week that these are coming, these stories are coming out. I think I saw the WASP.
Oh, oh,
Hold on.
oh, this is good. All right, I'll take over. All right, well, we've got, ladies and gentlemen, is live in studio action. By the way, this is Bob from WKLOS here at Los's Lounge. Right now, Claudia Jordan is in the midst of a war with a wasp. With a wasp. We know that wasps are deadly. We know that they can kill.
No
We know what we
way.
know. And look what we have. Who is the show stealer?
Seven. She's such a good cat. So she's not afraid of anything. Because one time as a little baby, she chased a bee and bit it and it stung her in her mouth. And I had to take the stinger out of her mouth. And she didn't, oh, it goes on my leg. You need to do your job. Isn't she so cute?
Hi, Seven.
She's purring.
Hi. Oh my goodness.
You hear her purring? I don't know if you can hear her. Probably not.
I can't hear the purr. I can't hear the purr. What plan? You're very boots on the ground. So you mentioned earlier, oh Jesus. You mentioned earlier, speaking to Hakeem Jeffries,
Hmm.
rest in peace. Oh my God, Claudia, why am I having brain farts on was it Jesse Jackson who just passed away?
Yeah, Jesse
Yes,
Jackson.
Jesse Jackson. Um, the Rev is still with us, right? Al Sharpton?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, he's still with us. It was Jesse. I'm sorry. I just have brain fog today.
I get it.
Might have to do with a lot of the drinking I was doing yesterday. Which, by the way, you haven't even said happy birthday. How dare you, friend?
Oh my, is it today?
I did yesterday. Yesterday.
Oh my God, I missed your birthday. Oh, okay. I owe you a post. Wait, let me
Pipe
take.
down on aisle two. Just say happy birthday.
No, let me take some pictures real quick.
Let me take some pictures.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Silly.
Are
You
you
are so
opposed?
silly.
I'm so
I
sorry. You're a
love you.
Taurus. I'm so sorry. You're a month and a day after mine, and I totally
No, you're
missed.
good. You're good. I'm
No,
just
I'm
busting your
not
balls.
good. You're so supportive, and I should know this. So May
May
13th.
13.
Oh
May
my
13.
God, what a shitty
No,
friend.
you're good, friend. You're good. I'm
No,
busting your balls like crazy this episode. It's
no,
crazy,
I should
actually.
know better. You said this was your birthday weekend. We were supposed to do this yesterday originally.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
What do you think is the plan right now? Or what do you think needs to change in the messaging and also the plan of action for the Democrats coming midterms? And also taking back over control once the 2028 elections, because there's a disconnect somewhere, right? So, what do you
Yeah.
think, in your opinion, is that disconnect? Why aren't we playing dirty?
Um, some people are. Some people are, and Virginia tried to redistrict their state and gain us something like 4 or 5 seats, and then some the blue states always play by the rules, and the red states don't. Like they'll just say, "Oh, we're just gonna redraw our maps," without putting a vote to the people. Where the blue
Right.
states will be like, "Okay, we'll do it the right way and put a vote to the people." We gotta be just as ruthless as they are.
Okay.
And fight back. And I do see some Democrats, some young talent in the Democratic Party, like pundits, that are really speaking in a way that they need to, and not being so pussy and not being so soft. One young 23-year-old guy like you guys to follow is Adam Mockler. He's been on
Adam Mockler.
Yes, Adam. He's on Abby Phillips show sometimes, and he's been letting them have it. But he's so smart. There's another guy, Isaiah Martin, his brother. He has that really calm demeanor. He's always wearing glasses, and like he'll go one on one with a Republican, and he'll be like, "Okay, give me an example of what you're talking about," and they get so frustrated. But like these type of people, they're not politicians, but they know what they're talking about, and they can wake it up. They're entertaining. We need people to stop feeling like it doesn't affect me. It does affect you. I hate when people say, I don't do politics. If you don't do politics, politics will do you with no lube, okay? They do you. They do you. They affect everything. You don't like your mortgage, your property taxes. Someone voted on that. You go get a ticket, you go to jail, you go to court, and you get found with a big fine. That judge was elected. Like, you need to care about every little thing. Your water is not good. There's trash not being picked up. That's your mayors. That's local. You have to care. I did see Hakeem trying to step up and get a little gangster, but I think what's going to have to happen with the younger people, they're not cool with this war and APAC money. So anyone that's funded, APAC is a fund that is basically the state of Israel is paying our politicians. They own like 90% of our Congress, huge amounts of money to vote in a way that puts their interests over ours. The fact that another state or country can tell our people what to do, we don't have health care here for everybody, but everybody over there in Israel does. Okay, stop being afraid of the big bad wolf. I know even saying this, they'll probably try to put a strike on this. Like even saying the name of their state is crazy. So align with politicians that are not bought by another country. Why would a politician fight for you when they're getting paid from a country to fight for them?
Jesus.
Like, let me tell you what happened over there in Israel. They can have abortions if they need it. They have healthcare, education, everything's taken care of over there. And we're over here being told that, no, sorry. I just saw a story earlier today where a woman had a baby prematurely, and her hospital bill she got at the end of this was $1.8 million. It was insane. Insane. So you got to care more, and don't rely on CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News for your news. You have to go to independent journalists. If you want, I can give you some. Like I said, Adam Mockler, the Young Turks Network. I watch them all the time. They're not owned by another country, okay? Like they're free to speak.
And they've been doing it for a while.
A long time.
Yep.
I've Had It podcast is two women. They're from Oklahoma, but they're left-leaning, and they break it down, and they're very entertaining. They talk shit, too. Like, they cuss, and I love it. Their delivery, there's a girl named Jennifer Welch. I love her. The Midas Touch podcast. These have millions of viewers, and they are not afraid to tell it like it is. If you watch CNN now, you're not getting the news you're supposed to be getting. You're getting right-wing propaganda. CNN, Paramount, all these companies are bought by Paramount. Paramount is owned by the Ellison family. The Ellison family is MAGA right-wing. So it may feel like, oh, this is a left-leaning or fair and balanced station. It's not. They get their talking points. They can't do too much of that, can't do too much of this. And you can see what the people they're putting on. They got rid of all the black people on MSNBC except for, I think, like one. Simone, I think that's it. Simone Sanders, maybe like one or two.
Yeah, because who was the woman?
Joy Reid.
Joy Reid, thank you.
Joy Reid, Tiffany Cross, they get rid of all these people.
Yep.
So you have to look at independent news. Also, people that are speaking up against Trump are like reporters at the White House are being fired, kicked out, embarrassed, humiliated. You gotta like, y'all, I know we say every election, no, this is the one that matters. We have got to get back of control of the House of Representatives. You have to vote for your local representatives. Do not dare hit Republican on anybody this election. We don't have normal Republicans anymore. We have right-wing crazy MAGA and Democrats. We used to have reasonable Republicans, but they got rid of all those, like Adam Kinzinger's and the what's the other woman's name? Ooh, I forgot her name. Anyways, there's a few of them that were trying to do the right thing. Like they made
Marjorie.
Marjorie actually came around too, but you know what that heifer just did? Sold her house and she moved to Costa Rica. She's not even in America anymore. She left this week.
Really? How
because
did that one slip by under? Well, there's just so much in the damn
so much
headlines.
because she knows that Trump was going to come after her. Anyone that who criticizes this president is being targeted and harmed, and some people are not being unalived. Okay, allegedly. So she knows from inside the house what they, she knows what they do. So that should be scary, and we can't sit here and point our fingers and look down our noses at countries like North Korea and Russia and China when we're over here doing the same tactics.
Exactly the same shenanigans over here. That is wild to me that I missed that headline about her of all people. But at the same time, though, I understand you trying to
Liz
save your
Cheney. Liz
life.
Cheney. That's the one I was talking about. Liz
Liz
Cheney.
Cheney, yes, yeah, they pretty much crucified that poor
Yeah.
woman. I hate to use the word, but
Hmm.
Marjorie Taylor Greene running away doesn't solve the problem.
No, she should have stayed and fought.
Because if that was the case, Jasmine Crockett would have took a flight a long time ago. Miss Maxine Water, all these freedom
Yeah.
fighters who get the shit end of the stick from or the criticism, the death threats from the other side. You got to stick it out, but that's out of my understanding because I know it's real out here in these streets. They're finding scientists dead. They're finding and supposedly a lot of these scientists are suicide. No, it's not suicide. Why are these people that know so much being offed?
The
Well,
fact that we're killing our own scientists is crazy, but it's happening.
it's wild. It's completely wild. Um, Last thing about politics, because we can keep going on and on and on. My question to you is Kamala,
Hmm.
right? You think she'll win it? You think she'll run and get it? What's your hope? Because I don't know.
Unfortunately, I don't think she'll win right now, although I think she was the most qualified. I've been a Kamala fan since before she was a senator. So for me, it was very personal. I loved watching her in the Senate hearings. She's so sharp. You should let those people have it. And the way that some people in the black community tried to diminish her and say she wasn't black enough or to dare not like her laugh. You like Donald Trump's laugh? Do you like his hand? Do you like his cankles? Do you like his gut? Do you like his wig? Do you like his makeup? Do you like his yellow teeth? Do you like his pig eyes? Do you like his light eyelashes? Do you like his how his face is like a dog? Do you like his hooker wife? Do you like his evil ass sons, Beavis and Butthead? Do you like that? Do you like that he made $3 billion in crypto? You like that? Oh, but Lord forbid, she has a laugh you don't like. She want to give people $25,000 credits for a first time home buyer. She want to help you with your
Yes.
bills. She want to provide child care. She wants to help you with she want to make sure that health care was protected in America. But you didn't like her laugh, and she wasn't black enough for y'all. And black men, 20% of y'all traitors went over there and supported Trump because your patriarchy is more important than the greater good. And look how he's like laughing in y'all faces. All you coons and the ones that crossed over, you were some coons, okay? Tim Scott, Byron Donaldson down in Florida, you're not going to win the governor's race. So sit down, you and your fake ass hairline. Not happening. They all have that same look about them. No facial hair, looking all weird, okay? The fact that they thought, well, it's different for me because I'm his friend. He didn't appoint none of you Negroes into his cabinet. He used you and like a one night stand, and then told you go fuck yourself. That's what he did.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and firing black generals that have experience. That's why you have this idiot and alcoholic drunk Pete
Casper
Hegseth
fell doing the
running
worst.
the war. You did not think, Iran controls this strait. We don't have to pay to go through it right now. Let's fuck with them. And the one weapon that they do have is to close the strait. Oh, why didn't we think of that before the war? If you were smart and used diplomacy and had someone go over there that had experience, they could have been like, hey, Trump, if you do this, they might do this, and this might make all of our prices go up. But no, nope. When you have alcoholics and pedophiles in office, they're not going to listen to reasoning. And now gas is $4.50 a gallon instead of
Whew.
something like it was. I don't know what it's going to take people to understand. 1 + 1 is 2. If you do this and that, you're going to get this.
Who's unfiltered the way you are? I mean, you're so intelligent and you're articulate and what have you. Who's unfiltered out of your parents? I'm just curious. Like, does mom have a mouth like you? Like that
No.
pause. That sounded
Oh, you're asking what my mother's mouth does? What that mouth do?
pause.
You just asked me what my mother's mouth does.
An Italian mouth do out here in these streets. Who's is Pops unfiltered like you?
No, they're both pretty like shy, conservative. They don't talk like this. But my father's mother, rest in peace, Lillian Jordan, she was very much like this. Like I seem like I'm more her daughter. My grandmother had a heart of gold. She'll take anybody in and help people, but she will cuss at you.
Yeah,
She'll talk shit. She'll make
yeah,
fun. She'll clown. But it was just external things, right? But she like cared about others. I mean, you could be her 60-year-old kid. They still need a place to stay. She's gonna let them come stay with them. But she was very much like that, like very rough around the edges with the delivery, but good heart. And working with male comedians, like when I work with Jamie Foxx and I'd be in a room with Kevin Hart would come through, Ricky Smiley would come through, Cat Williams would call. We had like the best of the best I worked with a long time ago. Okay. I don't have a loud voice, and you're in a room with loud ass men jockeying for position and for Jamie's attention. So
right,
when I had the floor for a minute, I had to get in and get out. So what I said what I had to say had to be pointed to the point and sharp, where they'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, wait a minute, what'd you just say?" I
yeah,
didn't have time to like beat around the bush. And I've
right,
always just
right,
been like, "What you see, what you get." Plus, I'm
right,
Aries.
right. Well,
Yeah.
you're well done,
Thank you.
well done, my lady, well done. Um, the next thing I want to get into. So wait, circle back. Hold on, because I've been wanting to. So not even one favorite Madonna song, Claudia. You got to come out. You got to dig yourself out this hole with me today. Just
Like a virgin. Like a virgin. That was all through the
oh,
eight. But see,
touched for the 100th time.
yes, I would love to be touched for the 100th time. Um, so yeah, I like Madonna. I mean, it brings back the 80s, the memories of the 80s. Yeah, I'm just sorry.
No, 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 no. That's okay.
So is that your favorite? Is she your favorite?
Yeah, absolutely. Her, Janet, Alicia Keys. When Alicia Keys first came out, knocked Madonna out for a while. Like I've seen Alicia Keys 9 times live. I've seen
Really?
Madonna front row. I've seen Madonna 8 times. I took an ecstasy pill at age 26. Went right to the Hartford show, and the bitch came out in a gold in a disco ball, and I was just stuck. My face is melting, and I'm like, "What is going?" Like a virgin. It was
On
fabulous.
ecstasy? Oh, be so good because like
Those were the
ecstasy.
days. Sorry, mom and dad. I know you're probably gonna watch this. I'm sorry, mom and dad. But um, one of the things that you mentioned really briefly was Kevin Hart's name, and I'm not gonna dwell too much on it because everybody's talking about it. In your opinion, given the fact that some of these people went to George Floyd's funeral, such as
Mm.
Kevin Hart, in your opinion, should he have let those specific comments fly, or do we stay true to the comedy?
I get torn because we used to say some pretty wicked things on Jamie's show, in the name of comedy. But I just think things have changed a lot since then. And if you went to the funeral of the person and you have final edit control over it, it's went through his production company. I think it would have been I think that was more geared towards white people than black.
Mm,
And I don't think he was trying to be like cooning or nothing like that. But I think, there's some comedians that say, hey, it should be anything goes. It's comedy. There's two schools of thought. Then there's also, yeah, but. Because from what I
right.
heard, there were jokes that they did have sensitivities for that they did cut. I heard there was some Melania Trump jokes and some Erica Kirk jokes that were cut. So if you can have empathy for these people, I think we would like to have a little bit for our own. But was it a genius move? Because guess how many people are talking about it now?
Yeah.
So some people are ruled by the bigger picture, like being the numbers. I think Kevin is wealthy enough and successful enough where he can do what he wants. And if he wants something cut out, then he can have it cut out. So yeah, I get being torn as a comedian. You're like, well, it's funny. But that Tony, what's the Tony guy?
Hinchcliffe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Racist bastard.
He was at the event at Madison Square Garden when Trump had that big event that was really feel like a
I
Klan
remember
rally.
what he said.
Do you remember what he said about Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, that
That there's
garbage.
a
That
big pile of trash floating in the middle of the ocean. I think it's called Puerto Rico. In a stadium, in a arena filled with Latinos from New York. He gave zero shits, and that's who he wanted. And I just didn't think he was that funny.
Which is wild to me because how you didn't get your ass handed to after that show. MSG with all the Boricuas, los Dominicanos, all of that. I'm surprised they didn't rile up all after that and go get that's wild to me, Claudia. Let me ask you this. What's a conversation nobody is talking about right now that we should be talking about?
Why is there such a war on women? And why are the men allowing this? Like the red pill men, I've seen so many clips online where it's like I mean, there's rape academies where there was 60 million visits, okay, where they're telling men how to rape their women and drug them, their own women. Why are other men not checking the shit out of these men? Why are we not talking about it? This is code red. You know, like this is code red to think that I may be talking to someone that may have visited this online virtual rape academy. And just this, I seen this boy, I think it was like 14 or
Wow.
15-year-old boy, and he asked this girl for her number and she said no. He body slammed her, then he stomped her on her head and he broke her neck.
Wild.
But we're in a climate right now, and I want to put some of this on Trump because he's pushing this fake masculinity and the Andrew Tates of the world, and all these morons, the Jake Pauls, and just these gross men. The that Myron guy that looks Persian or biracial, whatever. That's like so dying for the support of the MAGA red pill guys. What are y'all doing? Why do y'all hate us? I saw one guy say, the Myron guy, that it's so gay for a man to go down on a woman. It's gay. Because to them, that's the biggest insult you can give a man is to call him gay. But yet
I
you don't like women. You like fucking women, but you don't like women.
and just truth be told from the gay guy, ain't nothing wrong with the vaginal area. I was down there like a hometown buffet, just
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Did not know
mom and
that.
dad turn away, huh?
I did not know that. I hope, yeah. Mom, if you're watching, your mom, my mom too. My mom be getting judgmental about stuff she hears I say.
Claudia, I have to give it up to straight men. I get it. I didn't know until I checked it off my bucket list 4 years ago.
Oh,
Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a thing. If it's that recent. Oh man, I was in heaven.
wow.
I didn't want to come up. I was like, dick,
Really? I've never heard it go that way. Okay, great.
penis is where. I don't care. It was just finish your point, dear. Finish your point.
Oh, yeah, we need to have like, and people are complaining about the birth rates being low. And these right wing people think the way to do it is just to force women that do get pregnant to keep their baby. No, it's before that. We don't want to fuck y'all anymore.
Yeah.
We don't feel comfortable. First of all, the price is too high. We can't afford it. And God forbid you get pregnant and you have a baby that's in distress or has genetic deformities. You won't let us terminate the pregnancy. Then you have to deal with a man that's like, bitch, I don't want you to work. You should be in the kitchen cooking for me. And like, I don't care about your wants and needs. And then they want to take away your right to vote. Then they want to pay you less. There's really not a motivation for women to be with men anymore or to have babies or give them an heir because of their behavior. But the good ones will line up for y'all because I don't want to give up on it. I really don't. But it's
Right.
really like what men are doing and like how they're all
Right.
the camaraderie amongst the ones that are like the thing that bonds them together is hating women is crazy to me.
Wow.
Y'all don't like
Wow.
us. Y'all don't like us to the point where y'all don't even want to have sex with us anymore. That's crazy.
And we come from a woman. It's ridiculous. One of the things that you talked about, well, not one of the things. So you're hitting on, right, a certain sense of oppression toward, not a certain sense, oppression towards women in this country. When we kicked off, this is May last month. April was, why do I keep getting this message on my laptop? What did I do to my microphone? There it is.
I hear you.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect. Here in Massachusetts in April, it's Public Health Month. Now, as a community health worker, I partner up with a lot of local organizations to do the Lord's work, quote unquote, right, and helping a lot of
Mhm.
people out. And that includes a big population of migrants, immigrants, refugees. Yes, everybody, there's a difference between each one. But one of the keynote speakers, and I can't remember her first name. I'm the worst today. Somebody get me like memory pills or something. But my boss's best friend is a gynecologist. Beautiful, beautiful.
Uh-huh.
My boss is a beautiful black woman, like alphas. Um, my boss is getting her match. Shout out to Melissa Blissett. Shout out to you, M. I love you. She's such a fabulous leader. Her best friend did the keynote address. She's a gynecologist, a black woman, and she talked about all of the maternal centers have been closed in Massachusetts, all the gynecology offices that have been closed. They took away one of the delivery unit in Mercy Medical. We have two big hospitals here in Springfield. Bay State and Mercy. Well, they took away the birth department, all that prenatal out of Mercy, forcing Bay State now to take on the burden of all these other hospitals and all these offices. The doctor,
Oh, hey. I think you have a short, your cord.
it's an old microphone.
There you go.
The beginning. Thank you. Um, my point in saying all this is she said, I'm a doctor and I couldn't even get a doctor. I couldn't even get 2 to 3 years. Women are waiting. Black and brown women being told that they have to be put on the back burner because they had it was just crazy. So to hear you talking about it now, it really falls in line with what she spoke to, and it really broke my heart. Women are really treated, and this is
It's
not
crazy.
realization, but like third world citizen. What's going on?
We're definitely second-class citizens. And let me tell you something. If there was, they'll never there'll never be any laws that govern a man's body, right? They'll never cut off and say, oh, you can't get Viagra because we didn't approve of it. I find it morally wrong that you take it. They would never do that. So there's no legislation over a man's sexual organs. None. Right? None. With us, we have them. It's really scary. And then when people try to shame me and say, where's your husband? Well, you ain't got no kids. Do you think that's a negative in these times? So when your man's over there whooping your ass, and if you do get pregnant, you have to worry about what state you're in, where you may or may not be able to get care. And you're in a very blue state that actually cares about hospitals and healthcare. And if you're having issues, if there's issues in Massachusetts, then the rest of the country is doomed. The
Absolutely.
rest of the country is doomed. There is like, I mean, I'm in Texas, so we were ground zero for all the anti-abortion laws. Like, we're also number one in rape in the state. And they asked the governor, Abbott,
Governor Abbott.
hopefully he'll be gone soon. They roll his ass up out of here. They asked him,
Literally.
yes, with his wheelchair. They asked him, like, what are you gonna do? What about in cases of rape? Like, like people can't get an abortion. He's like, well, I'm gonna work and get rape down. How are you gonna do anything about that? How are you gonna stop rape from happening? You're not, because it's happening in our government. Okay, bunch of rapists in our government. Yeah, the Republican Party it's the GOP. You know, it's a guardian of pedophilia and perpetrators. Okay, guardian of perverts, guardians of pieces of shit, guardians of people I hope to see die soon, guardians of people with untreated syphilis, guardians of people that need to have a seat, guardians of people that need to be voted out. So that's what the GOP stands for in my mind.
How did we get to the syphilis? Oh Jesus! Oh,
Syphilis is making a
okay.
comeback, and there are reports that they do put that on. They do say Trump had it allegedly, but I don't know if that's true or not. But he had some rash back here, and it supposedly affects your brain. And
Oh
it's
Jesus!
alleged. I'm not saying he has it. There's people, the streets been saying that.
Let's lighten the mood.
Can you imagine getting
Yo,
syphilis from him?
that's wild.
I wonder
Okay.
if do you think his jism is like orange? It's definitely not
Ew.
white. It's not white. It's
Ew. It's probably like.
like
Oh.
tang,
Okay. Let's move on.
a
Damn it,
yellow, an
man.
orangey hue, burnt
As a gay man,
sienna.
first of all, as a man, period, I don't even enjoy the jizz. I think the jizz is kind of gross, quite
It is.
frankly.
I do
It
too.
really is. But if your jizz is not a healthy looking color, please go see a doctor. And
What
this
if
is
it's a
Los's. This is Claudia's medical minute on Los's Lounge.
what if it's the
All
same
right.
color as his face?
Oh God. Let's have a little fun here. Well, we are having fun. Let's mix it up. We're gonna be winding down this episode very, very soon. So I want to play a game. Not the one word association game. I've retired that. We're done. And we gotta come up with new games. Okay. Who would you rather? I
Okay.
have a list. I'm prepared. Claudia Jordan on this edition of Who would you rather? Remember, balls deep,
Oh, okay.
but not to like break down the walls. We want you
Okay.
to walk the next day.
Oh,
Michael B. Jordan, or Idris Elba. Oh, oh, there's some thought process here. Oh,
it just kissed me before.
that's some tea.
Before he got married, a long time ago, we were hanging out. We had a meeting because we were going to do a radio show together. And we were heading to a club, and he just jumped on me in the back seat and he kissed me. And it didn't go anywhere after that. Like we went out, whatever. And then yeah, it's way back in the single days. He's
That was
married
some
now.
scoop.
It was.
Wow.
I've never told anybody that before.
We're honored. Thank you.
I like his personality. He's very sexy. But I know a couple people that have been with him, so it would be like a violation. Michael B. Jordan, I wouldn't have to change my last name. Let's try something new. I'll go Michael B. Jordan. But
There it
Idris
is.
is more my type though.
Okay, okay. Iceman himself coming out this week. Drake or Future?
Oh,
I know. I know. Do I go with the cornball who can't take the L, or do I go with the guy who has had 9 kids with 7 different women?
they're both gonna mess up my pH levels if we don't use a condom because their penises have been to too many people. I don't like how Future did Sierra. Drake can't take a loss. He'd be whining the whole time. Oh, this is a good one.
All right. Well,
Can we circle back to that one?
we can pass. Pass is always
Oh,
fine.
I get it pass.
Yeah, you can pass. You can pass. There are no rules. Lenny Kravitz or the dearly departed Prince?
Prince, because I saw a video of Lenny Kravitz walking into a Buc-ee's, and the way he was switching and had a purse, it just totally turned me off. I will send you the video. Prince, I think Prince is probably
She was
great.
feeling herself that day?
Yes, it was very cunty. I had to send it to one of my friends that he was courting before, and I was like, "Girl, look at your boy." But he's so sexy, but not when he walks. Prince, I feel like Prince could eat some coochie. He just seems like he was like he loved it.
Purple rain, purple rain.
rest
All
in peace.
right. Denzel or Morris Chestnut? Ooh.
Denzel used to be my number one crush. I will say an unmarried Morris Chestnut but back in the heyday, Denzel back in the 90s, Morris now. But not more, I have to clarify because they both married. But they both fine. Man, when Denzel got his back whipped in glory and that one tear, let me dry it. Let me dry it. Let me dry it.
I don't know where to go from here.
I wanna-
Oh my God.
I want to emancipate you. Yes. Emancipation Proclamation.
Trevor Noah or Kevin Hart?
Trevor Noah. I like Trevor
Noah's
Noah.
fucking hot.
He's high, he's smart, he's tall. I saw him in New York one time at Brooklyn Chapels, and I was like, damn, I should have said something to him. They always say he likes white girls, but I think he would like me. Very intellectual. Like I like his brain. He's so smart.
You two would have conversation. You would be so stimulated mentally, and that's all it really takes.
He just
Sometimes-
needs one sister to put a good reverse cowgirl on him, and he'll be back home.
Does mental stimulation get women moist?
Yes. Smart. When a guy can just talk and just speak well, and he's like, I'll just be like he's talking about something high end. I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to fuck the shit out of you.
And you're just wow.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, one more for you. Given that this is going to be the Blockbuster Summer Tour this year, Usher or did I say this already?
No, you did not.
Okay, Usher or Chris Brown? Let it burn.
Chris Brown. Usher's so nice, but I gotta go Chris Brown. These hoes ain't loyal. And plus, I know Usher's ex-wife. I know some of these people.
You know so many people. I saw you talking to Michael Blacksman
Blackson.
and his girl. Well, I don't know if they're together anymore because after all that happened, and
a
you were
mess.
trying to just drill in his head, and I was just like, yo, she knows everyone. This
I
woman is
do.
remarkable. Okay, all right. Let's
That
play
was
one more.
fun.
Huh?
That was fun.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. One more game. One more game. Oh, hey, what happened here? Oh, sugars. No,
Don't
no,
worry.
no.
It's okay. I'm not working today. I'm just gonna go hang out with my girls there and go grab some food and hookah.
Oh no. I thought I had. Oh, here they are. Games with Claudia. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Rich and private, Claudia, or famous and everywhere?
Now, rich and private. Before, it was great to pull up to the club, be on the list. But I've done that so many. I've been to everything. I've been to everything except the Oscars.
There. Oh, okay. Okay. Have you ever been to the Grammy Awards?
Long time ago.
Have you ever been to the MTV Awards?
I don't think I've been to those. But
With
Emmy,
all the music videos that you're in and they don't even give you the pass to come in?
yeah, I don't think I went to MTV Awards. I don't think. Maybe I don't think so. All the BET Awards, Image Awards, Lady of Soul, Soul Train, and like I said, I was on stage at the Emmys Awards with Howie Mandel. We presented. I've done a little bit of everything. Yeah.
You're incredible. The Backstreet Boys aren't calling for a second go around with you again? Like,
Can you believe it? It's crazy.
Jesus, God. Reformed bad boy or boring good guy? Kind of feel like I know the answer to this, but
I like a reform bad guy. I can
okay.
work with that. But I also do like a little bit of a square because I feel like they're safe. But then again, one of my friends just got burnt by a square. So let me go with reform bad guy because hopefully you got all that whole shit out of your system.
Speaking of syphilis, okay.
Yes.
In this industry man or regular guy?
I don't think I want industry anymore. Unless, okay, my crushes, I'm gonna give y'all my crushes, but they're not really industry. My number one crush, do you think you know who my crush is?
No, I don't know. Wait a minute.
Anthony Joshua, the boxer. Look him up. You don't know who that is? He beat Jake Paul.
Oh, don't need to Google him. I have that
Nigerian,
image in my head.
like 6'4". I know.
Ooh.
He is so, I love how he speaks.
Ooh.
He is my number one. I've never really crushed on a celebrity like I'm crushing on him right now. I want
He's the
him.
type of brother. I'll grab you by the neck right here.
And he can take me through there.
Call you a dirty slut. Take it. And I would say, yes, give it.
I wonder if he likes
okay.
older women.
Huh?
I wonder if he likes older women. I might have to make a trip to London and go
Take you down, Claudia. Take a trip. Get some boxing lessons in.
Yeah,
All right.
You can box this.
The speaking of boxes, right? Long-term love versus passionate chaos. Or passionate chaos, I'm sorry. Not versus.
I'm 53 now, so I don't really have that much time. So let's just go with passionate chaos.
Passionate chaos. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. All right. So let me just screen right back here to my last couple questions. I have everything. I said, don't print nothing out today. Just keep it all simple on your phone. Do you think being outspoken has cost you opportunities?
1000%. Absolutely. I feel like I've been brought so close to so many people and I was put in position to like take the easy route to just shut up and just go there. And because of my stances, 1000% I should be much bigger and much more successful and more wealthy than I am. Yes, absolutely. I'm constantly shadow banned on social media for speaking out politically, for speaking up for the little guy. Constantly, my content doesn't monetize. I get declined for the programs all the time. I'm sure I've ruffled some feathers by being honest in my opinions. And then when I don't go there, like when I took it easy on Jamie or Kevin, then it's like, oh, you're being fake. What do y'all want from me? I've been canceled so many times, but I'm still here. And I often wonder if I'm still here with all the stuff that I've been denied. I know I've been denied a lot of things. I just wonder how much further along I would be if that wasn't the case. But I think how I am is making me who I am in the business. There's some people that quietly support. They're like, we love what you're doing. but they're not really as loud. So that's why I appreciate people like you. I really do.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I appreciate you as well. What can we see in the future coming up? Anything that you can talk about? We've mentioned the side dish. We've mentioned Wicked Awesome. We mentioned Reality with the Kings with Carlos King. Rockabye. Everybody can check that out on Tubi. Run. So many projects. Sometimes I even still see like old episodes. They'll show sometimes like of deal. Look, I have YouTube TV.
Yeah, yeah.
And they'll show like older clips and stuff like that. So with that said, what's next on your agenda?
Did you catch the Price is Right documentary? You saw that, right?
I saw bits and pieces of that. I haven't
Oh,
sat and watched. Oh my goodness, that
you
was a.
gotta you gotta watch that.
If you have a couple minutes, get in your bag with that real quick. Bob Barker, the racist piece of crap that Bob Barker was. Tell us what you would want to tell us about your experience at The Price is Right.
It was
I know
definitely
you shared the story, so I don't want you to repeat yourself, but
no, it was fine. It was like a good old boys network there. You felt it. When the director, I remember one time would make sexual jokes all the time about the models, and it's like boys that were nerds in high school that finally got to be with the cool kids and be around the hot chicks that they would never get a chance to be around. They get around them and they're weird, they're awkward because they've never been around hot women before, so they say weird things and they do weird things. I remember one time I was talking to the stage manager, Doug, and he has a headset on that the director is talking to him and he's trying to give us direction. And I could hear the director screaming in his ear, calling us cunts. You tell that stupid cunt to get to door number. Like, I was like, yo, I can fucking hear him. It was like that. It was abusive. But then they'd be nice. So you're in a abusive relationship in Hollywood half the time. But that happens on a lot of sets, where you just have to put up with stuff. I remember being on a set with Teyana Taylor with this director for this low budget film we did. And the director was being really obnoxious and rude. She was super sick. She had an abscess too. She was sick, fever, but still trying to power through. She had a microphone on. She's riding on her horse and she was like, I can't do it anymore. She looked like she should have been at the ER. This director's like, you get that fucking bitch off my set. And he kicked her off. She's in her dressing room waiting to be dropped off to the hotel. She needed to go to the hospital. While she's waiting, they're making her wait on purpose just to be assholes about it. It's 110 degrees outside in Los Angeles. I hear her run out and she goes and confronts this director. I'm not going to say his name, but I'll tell you later. And when I ran after her to try to see what was up. And when I got there, her shirt was ripped open, her boob was hanging out, and the director had punched her. And he was like, she knocked over my cameras. But he was being abusive and fucked up to her the whole time. This girl, she was so young. This was like 20 years ago, right? So then it was a movie called, you know what, fuck it. It was a black cowboy movie. It was called, shit, I'm drawing a blank. Amber Rose was in it. Wiz Khalifa was in it. I was in it. And so he had her dropped off by one of his, staff members, whatever. And the person that dropped her off, Gang of Roses. Gang of Roses.
Gang of Roses.
The person that dropped her off was like, he was trying to like calm things down. So he was talking her out of going to the police, right? And he talked her out of not filing a report with the police. So she didn't go. Then this bitch ass director went and filed a report on her. And then he went on social media. I defended her like I always defend women, especially I saw what happened. And when I got in the car with him to do my scene, he was like, I don't want to hear no shit. And he was talking to me like so abusive. Like what he did back then was so punishable by cancellation now, but people would get away with this shit. And a lot of times these directors are narcissists and they think they're God. So I remember defending her and he got so mad at me defending her. He was madder at me for defending her than he was at her for knocking his camera over. He ended up taking my name out of the credits. So I'm on the poster because I'm one of the leads. Roxy Diaz, Teyana Taylor. Under Claudia, where my character was, it said Indian girl. Didn't even want to put my name on the credits. And
oh, that's
yes,
wild.
like he was so fucked up. And so I remember that. And Teyana, like, I felt so bad. And I don't regret it at all. But yeah, could I have been further along with movies with him? I guess, but I don't think he would have made a broken my career. But
this guy was mean to you? This motherfucker? I'm not gonna.
He's a Haitian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Almost
that's him.
like Shine. Almost like.
He's a petite guy, but yeah, he put his hands on her.
Praz, is that you?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever told that story, so you got two exclusives today.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it was
no.
really fucked up, and I witnessed that. I'm like, she was like, I want to say she was like 22 at the time. She was a baby, and she was really sick. Like everybody on set knew that she had an infection in her tooth. She had like an abscess, and she was supposed to go to the I think it was the American Music Awards or something. And she was so sick, so they was trying to act like she was pretending to be sick to go. She wasn't, but I was next to her in the scenes because we did scenes. She was on a horse. It was hot. There was scorpions outside, and she was like. So then he kills her character. And I don't think it was originally supposed to happen. I'm not sure, but just petty. It's just a petty little bitch. Petty little bitch.
We talked about men acting like bitches earlier, and this definitely falls in line with that. That's wild because I'm looking at the dude right now and I'm like, nah,
You know what?
really? Like,
I'm gonna write this book. Let me put my gang up on.
yeah, we need
I
the
forgot.
book. We need the book. We need the book. We're gonna need a Netflix series or something. Or two, somebody, please. Yes,
Wait,
we're interested. You know why people are interested? Because people live under the illusion of the limelight, right? And people are so there's blinders everywhere. But behind that velvet rope, it's not so pretty.
there's a lot of stuff that sucks behind it. There's some great things, but there's a lot of stuff that sucks. Like knowing that men like that control who works and who gets a check. And then you have to like work within that. So being around for 20, 30 years is really difficult when you have to consider like these are the kind of men that we have to sometimes deal with and navigate and try to like even with Donald Trump when I used to be friends with him, I worked with him. I was able to extract a few jobs out of him, but I was always feeling like I was in the matrix, always like trying to avoid a sexual assault or a sexual
Yeah,
relationship or just trying to like not give him what he's trying to get out of me, but
yeah,
still work. And people don't
yeah.
understand that balance. So when men be coming for women, I'm like, you don't understand how many people we spare by not telling our stories and how much we have to deal with to even get halfway successful in this business and how much further along some of us could be if we were willing to take the shortcuts and not say no to these motherfuckers.
And there it is.
There it is.
There it, honey. Once again, my edges have been snatched. My my head that's shaped like a kneecap has been just I am living. Ah, man, incredible way to spend my birthday. Hey, listen,
Oh,
we're gonna
one
wind
last.
this down.
Okay,
We're gonna
sorry.
end this because you have given so much. I'm having technical difficulties today. I swear, season five, I'm getting a new mic. You have given so much of your time, and so I don't want to hold you up anymore. You have been phenomenal. I want to just say something from the bottom of my heart, and I know we talk all the I kind of talk to you more than some of my relatives. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, uh, the support level, sorry. The support level. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for seeing me and seeing the show, and thank you for seeing something in me. Thank you for trusting me with your time, your platform, with your opinions, with my video edits, just
They're
trusting me in
great.
general, human to human, right? Because the world must know I haven't even met this beautiful lady yet, and I'm saying, yeah, it'll
We
happen.
will.
God has timing, and when I do, I'm gonna give you a big hug and just make you laugh and what have you. But thank you because I don't feel seen by we talked a little bit about this earlier,
Hmm.
and I talked about this on a previous episode with my sister Danielle. And so sometimes it you feel like you're not being seen or heard, but then sometimes like earlier when I told you my analytics, again, they're not all the way, but I'm like, wow, who's still listening? Okay, so then I can't complain because Claudia, when I first hit record 5 years ago, my goal was just to leave something behind so that when I'm not on this planet anymore, nephews, nieces, cousins, young cousins can keep my name alive. What this show has turned into the last 5 years is complete growth, evolution, trials and errors. And I just want to say a big thank you to my rotating guest co-hosts Harry, Jasmine, Renzo, Danielle, everyone who has helped me along the way. A big, massive shout out to Harry and Jasmine who have been with me from the beginning. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't nobody tell me shit about Claudia Jordan
Yes, and likewise, you're
or
so.
Erica Cobb because I will look, I
She
will
loves
fight
you
for
too.
y'all if I have to.
Your edits are so good. Like you're so talented. So like I enjoy your stuff. So hold on, let me just check one. Let me just check one thing. Just hold on one sec.
Go ahead, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. And while she's checking your thing, you make sure you can follow her on Instagram, and all her social medias, Claudia Jordan. Make sure you check out her films and also the podcast, Accidentally Informed, every Wednesday night. The ladies do go live 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you can listen to it on your podcast app. Los's Lounge, 5 years of the show. It's still going. Hey, and also free Wendy Williams. I don't know what's going on with Wendy, but things have been too quiet. We have not forgotten free Wendy Williams.
Is something wrong with your microphone over there? I missed your birthday yesterday, so I'm gonna send you this microphone, a brand new microphone, okay? You can have this microphone. I got you. Okay. So yes, I did miss your birthday, but you're gonna get this in the mail so you give me your address. All right.
Can you hear me now?
I could. I was just playing like I couldn't hear you just so I could bring up.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking shit. You're talking. Yeah, I was like, no. Thank you, my love. Oh, I appreciate you. Wow.
It's very girthy too.
I see. That's a. I mean, I've always felt better with something long and hard in my hand. But Jesus. So yes, yes, I'll send you my personal info when we're done with this.
Yes.
But not, thank you. I appreciate
Of course.
you. Tell everyone where we can find you. I was kind of already doing that and all that wonderful stuff.
At Claudia Jordan, I'm pretty hands-on with my social media. Yeah, mostly on Facebook. I need to start working on that more because that's where they still try to give you a few dollars here and there. But mostly my Instagram, and my TikTok is I gotta work on that. But yeah, hit me up. I'm hands-on, and I'm around. I'll be around this year.
Claudia will be around as long. Listen, thank God for it too. As long as God's willing to have you here, and we're better for having you around. Keep doing what you're doing. Real quick before we end, I'll send you that information. Yes. Thank you so much, love.
Welcome.
And if you can just do could you just please say hi to my mom for me, please?
Yes. Do I call her by her first name or last name? What do you want?
Ada.
Ada. Hey, Ada, thank you for making such a wonderful son and loving on him because obviously he was loved properly to have this kind of great personality. And he speaks so highly of you. So, Ada, I got to meet you both. So hopefully there'll be some time in Massachusetts. We can go get some legal seafood and meat in real
Legal
life.
seafood.
Yes.
It'll be our treat. We got you. We got you. We got you completely. All right. Listen, thank you so much. Go and enjoy life. Thank you for everything.
Anytime.
You, and I'll send you that information now. And Los's Lounge Podcast Season 4, this is no better way to end it than with the queen of it all.
Follow my boy.
That's right.